Stage, you will recognize her from Comedy Central. She also just got that from Entertaining the Troops. Please help me welcome the very, very funny Vanessa Hollingshead.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Good? Good mood? Great hair day, right? No. This hair, texture, color, a lie. I suffered tortures of the damned with the rain. I've got really curly hair, and having curly hair, you feel like you have a drug addict that lives on top of your head, right? And you talk to your hair, you're like, I want you straight, I feel better about myself when you're straight. And your hair's like, wait a second, man, it's raining out. I'm gonna get really messed up, but if you blow me for like an hour, I'll straighten out, right? And seeing your hairdresser's like seeing your drug dealer. I'm like, how much to straighten this out? And he's like, how much you got? Remember there used to be two gangs? It used to be the Bloods and the Crips. Now it's like iPhone and BlackBerry, right? And T-Mobile is like the retarded cousin, and the Android is like the indigo child on the horizon. What's going on? And my friends are like, you've got to get a BlackBerry, it'll revolutionize your life. I'm like, yeah, if your hands are the size of an elf and you want to look down like this, right? And then with the iPhone, all this, no wonder guys use more iPhones. They've had so much more practice. And enough with like the Facebook. My email is completely clogged up with ridiculous Facebook threads of people I don't even care about. Things like, Jeannie became friends with Michael. Michael became friends with Sarah. Tom poked you. Did you get your ghetto snack? Your wall space is awesome. And I'm so busy updating my Facebook friends, I don't even have time for my real friends. And are these your real friends? Really? You drink too much? You think Tom T, you thought your wall post was awesome? Think he's gonna pick your drunk ass up tonight? I don't think so. Then you got like LinkedIn. I'm like, no, link me out and leave me alone. And Twitter, I want to kill myself, but let me see how Jennifer Aniston looks in her new bikini. And what's the hashtag? Will it get me high? Will it help me forget about my life? You know, I'm telling you, Americans don't have ADD. We're on overload. We've got too much information that's being thrust on us. You got hype, you got Skype, you got Ping, you got Pong, you got news shows with ticker tape going on the news shows, you got news shows in taxi cabs. I'm telling you, they should legalize methamphetamine so we can keep up with all the information, right? No wonder there's Starbucks all over the place. We're trying to stay awake. And let me tell you, Google is Satan. Google is Satan. Who goes to the library? Saying you went to the library, it's like, did you have sex with your dog? I mean, like, no one, is everything okay at home? I remember I used to Google cheap hotels in Europe. The next thing is like mating rituals of ants in Africa. I've lost 6 hours and no drugs are involved. You can actually Google a satellite photograph of your address. I Googled my own address. There I was chain smoking, naked, eating ice cream. The computer was looking in at me. And you know what's going to happen? Because we're humans, through evolution, our brain is going to start getting bigger and bigger to amass all the information, right? And then cell phones are going to get really small. So our eyes are going to get really huge, and our fingers are going to get really long so we can text. And everyone's got eating disorders, so we're going to be really skinny with the big head, the huge eyes, the long fingers. We're going to start looking like E.T. And even he phoned home, right? Looking up there, his wall post. But it's like, there's no wonder why no one can stop eating and drinking and doing drugs and on antidepressants. I feel like our brain is like, I need a medication. Now, is anyone on antidepressants? No. Okay, I took them, and let me tell you, I don't call bleeding from your eyes a mild side effect. All right, throw that out there. But I was taking them, and I'll tell you, they worked. They worked. I had no emotions. I had no feelings. Nothing bothered me. I'm like, oh my God, this is what it's like to be a guy. It's like the further away I got from myself, the closer I felt to men. And you know what? And I figured out why relationships don't work. And the problem is, and I hate to admit this, is that women complicate and analyze everything. We do. But there's a reason for this, because unlike men, we use both sides of our brain. I'm going to be very fair. Men do not read into things quite the way women do. It's like if I ask a guy, so what do you do? What I really mean is I hope you're not unemployed like the last bastard I supported. Because I'll be really pissed off and the relationship will fall apart. When a guy asks, so what do you do? What he means is will your career interfere with me having sex with you? That's it. When I ask a guy, so do you get along with your family? What I really mean is, do you hate your mother? Because if you hate your mother, then you're going to hate me. Then I'm going to hate myself. I'm going to start starving myself, dyeing my hair, calling up my girlfriends, and the whole relationship's going to fall apart. When a guy asks, so do you get along with your family? What he really means is, will your family interfere with me having sex with you? That's it. When I say to a guy, look, we've got to talk, what I really mean is we've been together for months. I've now twisted my personality into an emotional pretzel to accommodate your every need. I want to know your idea of commitment versus my idea of commitment. Are we getting married? Are we having kids? I mean, where's this relationship going? I want to know. When a guy says to me, look, we've got to talk, what he really means is I want to have sex with someone else. And will this interfere with me having sex with you? That's my time. You guys have been great. Thanks so much. Good night.
Keep it going for Vanessa Hollingshead. Vanessa, yes.